Question for you. How do you say what you've been trying to say in a way that doesn't sabotage what you've been trying to say? Welcome to the request in Paul's letter to Philemon. What's going on, Berean Baptist Church? Pastor Dave here with your Sunday preview for August 4th, 2024. Well, we are finally here. We finally arrived in the last week of our sermon series, Partnership and the Community of Christ, Paul's letter to Philemon. And I have just been so excited to get to this point. But let's just do a recap of where we've been so far. Back in week 1, we saw Paul lay the foundation of his letter by highlighting the nature of his relationship with Philemon. We focused on that key word there, koinonia, which I believe is best translated partnership. After week 1, we got into weeks 2 and 3, where we saw Paul build upon that foundation by setting up the request. Most recently, last week, we looked at Paul showing this decision desire dilemma. And now that he's gone through this process of carefully setting up the request, this week we get there to that very request. And that's just all I want to say for now. But what you need to know, though, is that I believe this message has incredible potential for God to do a work in our hearts, in our minds, in our very lives. Not just in our relationship with Him, but how we relate with one another. And so I just want to encourage you, this is a week for you to say to a friend, to say to a family member, hey, meet me this week at Berean Baptist Church. I believe that this is a week where God has great things in store for us. In addition to having this great time of worship and study in His Word, I want you to know that I've been working hard with our team and they've been working hard with me, and we are so excited just to start dreaming together about what the fall and this ministry year can look like. That said, I've got a couple updates for you. I told you from the get-go that I was going to do my best to be transparent and keep you in the loop. Well, here's an opportunity for me to do that and put my money where my mouth is. I've got a couple updates for you in terms of what we are anticipating this fall and ministry year looking like. And so you won't want to miss that, because those are going to be some very important announcements that I believe are going to get our hearts and minds excited and fired up for a new season at Berean Baptist Church. Well, that's all I have for you today. I can't wait to see you during fellowship hour for a time of coffee, conversation, and connection. In the meantime, God be with you. We'll see you then.